Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here on YouTube. We are the Real to Sports Podcast, and welcome to another episode of the Real to Sports Talk Show. We have a lot for you sports fans today. We got the return of NFL predictions. NFL predictions, where the Real to Sports Podcast panel will predict who they think will win on this Sunday. Then we will have an NFL trivia showdown. As the champ returns, that the champ is right there. The champ returns today. The NFL trivia champion, Q-Dogg. He will be putting his title on the line today against Jay on the track.
Oh, shit. Holy guacamole.
Fire up them laptops. Get them ready, baby.
Hey, Q, you're right. It's over. Sorry, man. It's
Jay on the track.
Come on, Jay. You gotta
for you, bro. Today in the mall. Today in the mall, baby.
That sounds like a rough weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, but look, football is back, y'all. Football, It is back. Football is back, and we're excited. We got predictions. We got trivia. We'll be right here on the Real to Sports Podcast. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Before we get things started, I know we have NFL tomorrow, but I want to take time out to pay our respect to the men and women who lost their lives on September 11th. I think it's more important than celebrating football. I mean, we've been waiting on this for 9-10 months now. But before we go any further, I think it's only right for us to give respect. September 11th, 2001, that was a tragic day in America, and a terrorist attack that happened in New York City. And I think it's only right for us, before we go on in the show, is to pay respect to those men and women that lost their lives in that tragic day. Real quick, I knew exactly where I was at. I think I was in high school, and I remember we got the announcement, and they just, ended school, and everybody went home. And I'm not really patriotic, but for what I know what happened, I was pretty upset. And I was in Atlanta back then, so by Atlanta being a major city, it shut down everything, and it just made me upset as an American for what happened, and just seeing such carnage in New York, and it was just tragic. Like I said, I'm not really a patriotic guy, but just seeing that on the news, and seeing people just hurt, and everybody looking for their loved ones, and like some people didn't even find them, and like I said, just a tragic day for America and what happened. So what we're going to do at the Real Sports Podcast, we will take a 10-second moment of silence for the ones that's September 11th that lost their lives, and for the ones, the heroes that risked their lives to help save some of those people in that tragic incident. So we're going to take a 10-second moment of silence, and we will be right back. All right. I think we got to owe them respect. Anybody want to, before we go on, anybody want to talk about that moment, or do you remember exactly where you were at when you got the news 21 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I was at.
Go ahead, Q.
I remember exactly where I was at. I was driving the dump truck at the time, and I was, I always like to listen to different radio stations in the dump truck, and I was coming to the stoplight, and right when I got to the stoplight, the radio went out, and then this white guy that worked with us, he come run up to the truck. He said, "We're going to war," and I'm listening to him, and then I heard the radio go out, and they started talking about the Twin Towers, and it just seemed like the world just got quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't know what was going on. I was just in shock. And as I was driving the truck, as I was switching to different radio stations, everybody was talking about the same thing, that the Twin Towers, they have been under attack and everything. And then, when I got off work, I got more details about it. But it was originally a tragic day for America.
Yeah. Really tragic, man. True to the game.
Yeah, I remember I was like in my second period class, college, and the teacher went out the room, and he came back in, then he went back out the room, and then when he came back in that last time, he said, "We're shutting down school for the day. Everybody's going home." And everybody was like, "Heck yeah, what's going on?" And then they said, you guys just need to go home. And so we weren't sure what was going on. And then people were checking their cell phones, and then they were like, "We've been attacked." And so it went from, we're going to miss a little bit of class or whatever to, what's going on. And then just the whole day, you thought about people, family, friends that, that you love and care for. And you also thought about, those who went into work and ain't coming home. That is a sobering thought. It's even a more sobering truth. And you should never take any day for granted, but it's the little things that count. Tell your loved ones that you love them when you see them, when you're leaving, and when you come home, tell them, because you never know. You never know. And and also, sidebar, not gonna speak too long on it. Rest in peace to the Queen, Queen of England, and her family. That's the only queen I ever known. But that's something that don't happen a whole lot.
Queen Latifah.
Nah, there you go. There you go. Always one. Always one. Queen of England. Queen of England. Please don't judge us by that remark.
Yes, for our fans out in the UK, for our fans out in the UK, just forget Jay on the track, man.
All the hate mail to me. I'm sorry, y'all.
Jay on the track, man. 9/11. Where you was at?
I'm not as old as you guys, but I am old. I was in 6th grade. I remember.
That's right. That's right.
Well, they did, but we didn't get to leave school. They sent us all to the football field, and I guess they had the principal did a speech or something, and was like, "Yo," and we stayed in school and watched it for the rest of the day. So I'm like, I don't know. We didn't get.
Yeah, you didn't know what was going on. I got you.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I was so young. We was just happy to be out, but we was like, "Oh, damn."
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
But we didn't have class for the rest of the day, but they had us still at school though. So that's
wow. Okay. And Mr. VP, what happened that day, bro?
I really don't have much to say, to be honest with you, because when that happened, I was only 4 years old. It's like
Mhm.
all I remember was like I was in
Holy shit! I
preschool.
smell the Similac through the damn phone.
I was in preschool, and all I remember was going home early that day. I really don't remember much about it, or like the immediate aftermath. To be honest with you, I didn't really understand the true gravity of what had happened until I watched SmackDown that Friday. Not that Friday, that Thursday. The Thursday after that was like really my first like uh exposure to the gravity of what had happened. But that's about all the memories I have of it. But definitely rest in peace to everybody affected by it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like I said, I remember that was my senior year. And man, what happened? And like I said, man, me and my boy Sam. Shout out to Sam. I know you watching the show, baby. Love you, bro. Me and my boy Sam, man, and man, I remember we was sitting on the back. We was on his dad's car. We was sitting on the car, man. And I was just heated, like any kind of terrorist I seen, boy. We was gonna put the boots to him, like anybody that looks suspicious or anything, boy. Because I mean, like I said, we was turned up, man. We was definitely part of the U.S. Army that day. But again, man, we send our deepest respects to the men and women that lost their lives 21 years ago, and for the men and women that risked their lives to, help those people on September 11th, 2001. Now we're gonna switch gears here, man. Thank you guys for being with us today. While you're at it, please hit that thumbs up. And if you have not yet done it, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for all notifications. And if you want to be down with us as a group, we are the Real Sports Group. We are on Facebook. Look us up on Facebook in the search bar. Type in Real Sports Group and access questions and agree to the rules, man. Agree to the rules. And once you do that, man, that man right there, this man right there, he'll be right there. Greet you at the door, man, Young Mark. And look, what I've heard is, look, once you do, Young Mark is giving away $100 bills to the first 5 people who sign up to the group.
If you're an Alabama fan, you get cold.
Once you sign up, man, $100. That man right there charges that man right there $100. You sign up.
And drop your cash app in the comments. Mark said he got it.
Yeah,
he got you, baby.
Track account, but I got you.
Oh, y'all know who in the live chat? Drunk.
What up, Drunk?
Yes, sir.
Drunk, man. That's my dude right there. That's my dude. Oh, there you go with that bullshit.
Hook 'em.
Ain't drunk, but ain't sipping on nothing.
Word.
What up, Drunk?
Drunk, man. Old drunk, man. Drunk, old faithful drunk.
Hook 'em, baby.
Well, let's get this.
Man, knock it
I'll
off.
tell you, man. Drunk be on Tuesdays and Saturdays on us, boy. That's what's up, baby. That's what's up. Got to send Drunk a t-shirt or something, man. I got to do something for Drunk.
Okay.
But, hey, man, we're going to start this show out, man. We're going to start it. First of all, let me go into the starting lineups here and introduce you guys to the Real to Sports podcast panel. He represents Ball So Hard University. They are the Angry Birds, the 2-time Super Bowl champion. I'm talking about the man name is Drew to the game. What up, boy?
What up, Flock Nation? Roll Tide. Let's go.
All day, baby. Let's go. Drew to the game is a little bit under the weather, man, but we appreciate his sacrifice for the day. I'm trying to tell you. You don't know how much that means.
Let's go.
Representing Titletown. Representing Titletown. They are the Pack Attack. They are still right now the NFC North Division champions. They are the Green Bay Packers. It's Uncle Stepdaddy himself, Jay on the track.
Damn. Oh. Whoa. Wash some hands.
I know, that's hard work.
That's hard work, baby.
You can't touch no ladies with these shits, though. That's a fact.
So what you on the camera for?
I want to know. I want to let it all work. You feel me? I'm putting it hard work, baby.
Hey, man, all he do is work, baby. Representing the Raider Nation. Oh, yeah. The Raider Nation. Even though he against me today on my tie, but that's all right because he's still part of the Raider Nation. That's all right. The 3-time Super Bowl champion, the Las Vegas Raiders. He's the vice president of the Riddle Sports Group. He's the host of the Real Man to Man Lounge, ladies and gentlemen. It is Young Mark, and he's in the building. What up,
man? Hook him today, bro. Hook him
there
today.
you go. Oh, that bullshit.
Let's get them pitchforks out. Come on, Arizona State.
Hey, come on,
Mark, was that
dog.
Illuminati
Hey,
symbol?
He said Illuminati. Trust a drip, y'all lucky. Oh man, no excuses. No excuses.
Hey,
no
Drunk,
excuses.
It happen every time, man. Every time Bama play Texas.
No excuses.
Quarterback get hurt in the first quarter.
Yeah, no excuses. Last but not least, man, he is the OG of the group. The OG, ladies and gentlemen. He represents the mighty Minnesota Vikings. Purple and gold himself. He is the undisputed Real to Sports NBA and NFL trivia champion, the legendary Q-Dogg.
Yes,
What
sir.
up, Q?
Let's go, Viking Nation. Let's go. Prime time. Game of the week. Game of the week, man. Game of the week. Let's go.
OJ.
Let's go.
OJ.
Because of Green Bay, ain't because of y'all.
He knocking at your door, Jay.
It's over for you, Jay.
Ain't nobody see you, Otis.
He knocking at your door, Jay.
David Ruffin and the Temptations. It ain't.
That's right.
He said David Ruffin.
Number cheese tomorrow, baby. Number cheese.
He said number cheese. Well, I'm gonna start the show out, man, with the OG. The OG has a big discussion, question that he want to ask the panel. And Drunk, I know you're in the live chat, man. You can speak on this too, like you normally do, brother. I'm gonna turn it over to Q. What you got, Q?
Oh yeah, me and the host was talking earlier this week. I had a question about I feel like the plight of the black quarterback. That's my subject. I was thinking of, like, I know, most athletes, they start, with a dream of being a quarterback. And, and it starts off with the playground, Pop Warner, high school, and college. And looking the way things are going, as far as the African-American quarterback, as they go along during the course of their journey, to pursue that dream, when they get to college and, and they setting all these records and they're doing those, and when you look into the league and when you see there's not many as quarterbacks that looks like you, out of 32 teams, you may have maybe 3 or 4, if I can think, the ratio is far, off. And to me, I'm looking at it like with what happened to what's the guy from Cleveland Jackson?
Deshaun
Watson, great quarterback, came out of Clemson, and you're looking at and what's going on with Lamar Jackson, that they truly don't want to pay this man, and I really thinking they don't want to pay him because he hasn't gotten them to an AFC championship, and they think that the risk of not getting a championship and paying him all this money is not what they really want. He looks like he'll just be a good enough athletic quarterback, not somebody to bring in championships. Mm-hmm. And I think he wants championship money, but they haven't seen championship outlook on him. And I'm just looking at like any young quarterbacks coming in the league, and you African American quarterback, that you have to do a whole lot than your other counterpart, your white counterpart. Because you look at Zach Wilson, and he was a good quarterback coming out of BYU, and as soon as he got to the league, they gave him $40 million out the gate. Mm-hmm. And haven't done nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, this is our man that's gonna get us to the championship. And so I'm looking at it like, is that gonna be? My question is to y'all: do you think that maybe the next 3 or 4 years that our young African American brothers out here that might lose the dream of being a black quarterback? You know what I'm saying? That they figure that might not be something to grasp, and and then just move on to other positions, then we'll end up like it used to be in the 60s and 70s. My question to y'all.
Well, Drunk said black quarterback get penalized for being dual threat. So because you can run, they view you as more of a liability. Facts. I agree with you on that one, Drunk. Y'all take a shot
We
at
had
that.
this conversation years ago.
Yeah. I mean, anybody go jump on it.
Me and Uncle Stepdaddy, we usually talk about this. So as it stands right now, you've got 10 starting black quarterbacks. And
that's true, Drunk.
And I say it just about every show that I'm on. Stop moving the daggone goalposts. You know what I mean? So
that's
like,
facts.
you know, as far as the dreams of the young African American quarterback, that's not slowing down. They keep coming, and they're gonna keep coming, and that's one thing that's not gonna change. What needs to change is the mindset, the mentality, and the philosophy of how you deal with a quarterback with those talents. Okay, so like this is my thing. I'm gonna throw a short curveball in there. When Phillip Rivers was drafted, his knock was his sidearm delivery, his release, right? But they didn't mess with his mechanics. They said, if this is how he's been throwing it, let him throw it. When you start trying to change somebody and what they're good at and what they're doing, that's when you start messing up. You shouldn't even draft him if that's not what you want him to do. If you see that's what he does and he's been effective with it, then let him continue to do so. You know, like you don't knock Tom Brady for not being dual threat, not being able to run. You know what I mean? But when he stands in there and he gets hurt, or another quarterback stands in there and gets hurt, oh, sorry, he just took a bad shot. But then when Kyler, when Russell, when Lamar, when Jalen, when any of them guys use their legs, it's like he needs to just stand in there and throw the ball and blah, 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 blah. Well, the last 2 seasons that Lamar stood in the pocket and threw the ball, he got hurt for standing in the pocket. Okay. When Josh Allen throws the ball, oh, it's fine. Oh. And then when he takes off and runs, oh, he's the man. He's the man. So why can't Lamar or any of those other quarterbacks still be the man when they take off and run? You know what I mean? And another thing with that, the second fold is, you know, yeah, they gave Wilson all that money. Why? That's a good question, right? Why?
We went there Tuesday on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
And then on top of that, you know, Lamar doesn't have an agent. Okay. He's doing it his way. Kirk Cousins, Q-Dogg, you'll know, he's still your guy.
Yeah.
Nobody fussed at him and moved the goalpost for him for not having an agent.
Shit his whole career.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He ain't had no agent his whole career. But the goalposts always get moves when it comes to African American, whatever. You know, with the linemen, quarterbacks, whatever. You know, everything gets changed. You know, and if they can't figure out a base number for these first round picks or something, then they're gonna continue to have these problems. When desperate teams like Cleveland, do what they do and guarantee $230 million, that's the new bar. And if you are gonna continue to play calls to make your quarterback run, then that's on you. You need to pay that man. Pay that man.
Drunk said Thursday Twitter was like, we never seen somebody like Josh Allen. Everybody act like 2015 can never happen. True.
Exactly.
That's very true. Very true, Drunk. That's why Drunk speaking shit. I like that.
Yeah.
What up, D-Rec?
Cleveland Brown fan.
What's good, D-Rec?
D-Rec, what up?
D-Rec.
Man. That's Jay on the track. You got something on that, bro?
I have a little skewed
go ahead, bro.
Here we go.
Situation. I feel them while they don't. Oh, here we go, Drew. I'm going to hear this motherfucker, yo. Yo, get the hell out of here, yo.
I've been waiting for you.
Hear this motherfucker go.
Oh my God. Let me put some Z's by his head too.
Right, what the hell?
Let me flip it over. It's cold on the other side.
That's crazy, man.
Man, but I'm not.
Come on, Jay.
I'm not a super fan of black quarterbacks. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't feel like they have success, like longevity, like as far as they might have a flash in the pan a couple years, but I don't know if they get the opportunities to shine for 10 years or something. Like it's rarely that a black quarterback sticks with a team for like 10 years or 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just not available. I don't know if they're not calling the plays or they're not getting the opportunities for, to showcase their talents. We usually built off athleticism. We don't really deal with the fundamentals, I guess they say, until we get older, until they feel like we got to fix this mechanic or your footwork's off or any of that. I don't know, man. I just don't. I just don't know. I mean, we hasn't won the Super Bowl since what, 92? Like, I mean, this is crazy. Like, I guess
won the
Russell,
Super Bowl in 2013, bro.
Russell.
Oh yeah, Russell. I mean, I'm talking about a full black guy. Like,
I knew he was gonna say that,
man. You see what I'm saying?
Doug win.
Hey, put
Yeah. They talk about the hood. They ain't talking about suburbs.
You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Yeah, we talking about government cheese. Daddy one day in his life type quarterback.
Kool-Aid stay in the refrigerator.
2-8, drinking 211 type. Go ahead.
Not that steel, boy.
Yeah. That we're not drinking wine.
Right.
Go ahead. Though.
I mean, we've had your Donovan McNabb, your Dante Culpeppers, your Mike Vicks. We've had good quarterbacks, Cam Newtons. Now I feel like they are coming up. I feel like it is spreading out even more. But as you can say the same thing about white running backs. There's no white running backs, but like one.
Ooh,
like
it's
like
you want to go in on that? We can talk about that in that thing real quick.
Oh,
it's
okay.
No white cornerbacks either. Nobody talks about any of this stuff like that.
But
you know why? Do you know why?
Why?
The white cornerbacks can't keep up with the receivers that are out there. The white running backs don't necessarily keep up. Christian McCaffrey's like a unicorn, but he always get hurt.
No, that's what I'm saying, right? Yeah,
he always started. Yeah, you're right. You're right, drunk. That quarterback get one season to show Superman, and they out of here.
Yeah, the next reason they out of here, I don't understand.
Yeah,
it's because
your Robert Griffins, your Jamarcus Russell. I can name for everyone that's good. I can name 3 that's bad.
It represents a whole lot if they succeed, dog. It represents a whole lot.
Yeah.
Come on, Mr. VP. What you got? Mr. VP?
There's a lot to tackle with this conversation.
Pun intended.
Yeah. Where do I start? To answer Q's question, the original question, I don't think that the dream of the black quarterback is something that's going to go away anytime soon. I think if anything, history has shown us that it will always be there and will always continue to grow. Because Q knows, Q my old school dog, so he know we come a long way from the days of Mr. Briscoe and Doug Williams and Warren Moon when we were one and few and
Randall Cunningham.
Guys like Randall came along, then Mike and Donovan. Like every generation, it seems like had more and more black quarterbacks they can look up to. Even down underneath the NFL level, black quarterbacks are getting a lot more chances in newer places, like in college, than they had before. Like Alabama's had a quarterback of color the last 3 or 4 years now. That would have been unheard of back in Bear Bryant's day. He swore he would never have a black quarterback. So people are starting to, shout out to Alabama one time.
Appreciate you. But you're right. You're definitely right.
I think we're getting more and more opportunities to see black quarterbacks get a chance to get on the field. And then also, unlike back in the day with guys like Doug Williams, these young black quarterbacks actually getting a chance to make some money. You get these long-term contracts and get these deals where that wasn't really commonplace back in the day. My only grief with modern day football, especially in relation to the NFL and how black quarterbacks are perceived. You ever noticed during the NFL draft when a black quarterback is about to get drafted, they always talk about his physical abilities, the skill set, he can run really fast, he's a dual threat, all that good stuff. It's about always what he can physically do. And when white quarterbacks are drafted, they always talk about the intangibles, his leadership skills, things like
pocket
that.
passer.
Right. Mm-hmm. They always hype him up on the cerebral part of the game. You never hear that from a black quarterback being hyped up. And then when we do clap back and show that we can be cerebral and attack the mental part of the game, we get put off as being disrespectful. A la Deshaun Watson in his press conference, but
Mhm.
overall, I think that dream is definitely alive and well, and has no chance of going away anytime soon, just because of the amount of prominent black quarterbacks that are getting a chance to shine nowadays, both in the NFL and in college.
Mm.
Mm.
Drunk said Christian McCaffrey's still a 96 overall, and man, and hasn't
Right.
played in 2 years. That's criminal. It's very criminal.
But
Very
they don't
criminal.
give him that hall pass.
That's true. That's true. And what I'm gonna jump on what Q was saying. And what y'all was saying pretty much is, man, this ought to be this. I really wish athletes would look at this show. Oh God, I love this show. I'll tell you, because I learned so much from y'all each and every Saturday. You understand? I just like listening to y'all talk. But the black the African American quarterback, this got to carry itself. Put it like this. This is I know I'm gonna be anti on it, but this you have to carry yourself right, because we are stereotyped. Again, we're stereotyped to run. We're stereotyped to act more not like the standard, quarterback. I think Roger Staubach is a guy. Well, was a guy that was a quarterback that everybody liked. And I think he set the bar for what a quarterback's supposed to look like and what a quarterback's supposed to do. So now when a black quarterback comes in, he got the swagger, he got the gold chain, he got the cornrow, Allen Iverson. He throwing the ball, he doing this. I think now with the NFL, they look at that and they like, this guy ain't no quarterback. They just look at him totally different. Michael Vick, when he came in, Michael Vick was more of a, of course, Michael Vick changed the game. Michael Vick became one of the, again, he popular because of what he did. But the thing about African-American quarterbacks, they never have anything to work with. Michael Vick didn't have anything to work with. Doug Williams didn't really have anything to work with. Steve McNair, God bless his soul. He didn't really have nothing to work with, but the skills and the ability that these guys have, they do not get the credit what they deserve. Like, I don't understand that. I'm not saying put these guys in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying, worship these guys and put them on a pedestal, but we got to show them some love, man. And I don't think the NFL honor those guys enough to me, No.
Because just you and I as a Raider family, it's not just a black quarterback thing. It's also just quarterbacks of color in general. Like, look at all the historic feats that our guy Tom Flores made during his playing and coaching career, and it took him way too long to get in the Hall of Fame.
Yes,
Doug Williams still isn't in the Hall of Fame.
Still,
he really revolutionized football. So
yes,
it's definitely a problem in that regard. But like I said, I think, because we're getting more and more chances now, more and more kids are going to grow up with that dream.
Yeah.
I feel like NFL, I think it's bad for business when they don't have white quarterbacks. If we take over every position, they're like, damn, but we don't have nothing left. Like, who the fuck were the white people going to play?
Right, exactly.
Like, I think they going on a little bit. My bad. Go ahead, Q.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, you're good. Yeah, definitely, James. Oh, God, yeah. Oh God, yeah, and see, this is the world. This is the world so messed up, man, because they worried about color. Forget about the color of the man's skin. Can he win the game? Lamar and Drew to the game. We're gonna jump on your side, brother, because Lamar Jackson deserves the money. Because due to the game, let's keep it 100. If that guy walks, y'all suck.
Bruh, if he walks, we got issue. What?
You're done.
If he walks, the Ravens have issues. I'm gonna put it to you like that.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
I'm not about mismanagement. I can take my loyalty somewhere else.
My thing is, but then they gonna give him another year, and then got rid of his best weapons, and then gave him no O-line. They'd be like, you know what?
That's what I'm saying. They got nothing to work with. They haven't gave this guy nothing to work with, bro.
Like, damn. It's a potluck in this motherfucker you got to put together.
That's what I'm saying. It's a philosophy change that needs to happen upstairs. It ain't the players. It ain't the players. It's the philosophy change.
It's the owners.
And it's the OC. Like, you have to get that stuff changed, because you can't, if you install a game plan all week and your quarterback is watching and your backup quarterback is watching, it shouldn't change if somebody's out with COVID or somebody goes out of the game. The play calling shouldn't change. But when Lamar is out, the play calling completely changes. Like,
Facts.
you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like and it's I get, Greg, I'm talking to you. I get frustrated with you, man. I think you do a good job with calling run plays and tight end sets and stuff like that when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to the running backs. But stop having Lamar run the ball in
Design
between the
runs, right?
20s. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
it takes away from his effectiveness, you know what I'm saying, in the red zone area. It really
Mm.
does. And like, if Superman's on the daggone bus and the dog runs out in the street, he's not gonna put on the vest for that. But that's what you
Right.
make Lamar do. Stop doing that.
Stop doing that. And Josh
Yeah.
Allen didn't do. Josh Allen was known for that last year, but he didn't do that. He didn't do that against the Rams.
But
He didn't
see,
run the ball like that.
I mean, he did run. He
This
did run a couple
Buffalo's,
times.
but they
But he
OC.
also got weapons, though.
Ken Dorsey, but Ken Dorsey did not have a design play for him to run the ball like that. Why? Because this guy is their golden goose. Baltimore Ravens have to think, boy, I want Q, you started something. But Baltimore Ravens going to have to think business wise. You have to keep this guy. This guy, he never been to the AFC Championship game, but this guy was an MVP, and he only been in the league 5 years, and he was an MVP. Go ahead, Jay.
Let me interject real quick. Like, it's crazy how like your RG3s will come up, take your team to the championship game, not championship, but like playoffs or whatever. But then 2 years later, you out the league, or you on the clipboard for 5 years. But like a Chad Henne, or like I don't even know, he's still in the league for some reason. But like who else?
He's holding that clipboard.
Mitchell Trubisky will get opportunities, but it's like RG3 won't get another opportunity ever again. Like,
Never.
That's up that one time. It's
No.
It's
over with. I feel the Ravens think Tyler Huntley can be the same thing Lamar do.
No, they don't. No, they
can't
don't.
do the exact same.
No, they don't. They already know.
Hell
that.
no.
They already know that. They know.
Giant
They
Lamar,
know that Lamar. The sales have gone through the roof since he's been there, and Bashotti he is cleared over $2 billion each year with this dude. I'm sorry, like you better pay that man that 200 and whatever.
Yeah, you gotta pay the man. Like 200. That's why I said. That's what we said last show. Is Lamar should be 205. I say 205. I'm telling you, Kyler Murray's making 189. Kyler Murray, come on, get out of here. But what he did was he held the Cardinals by the balls. I'm a walk. If you won't pay me, I'm a walk. So Cardinals is like, oh man, that's our dog. Like, no, we gotta come. Don't worry about it.
Do all that, but
Right, Jay. Why do you have to do that?
He also got baseball in his back pocket.
Yeah,
he was drafted by
but like Jay said, why do you have to go there? Why? My talent speaks for itself.
Yeah.
So why am I speaking? Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead, Mark. I see you itching at it. Go ahead. What you got?
Some of the quarterbacks that Jay has mentioned, I agree with my man Jay on the track in 1 degree, because I think about guys like Achilles Smith, who didn't really get a fair shake in the league. Was done with him after 1 year. But at the same time, you do have quarterbacks that did last a good while in the league as a backup who were black. Dante Culpepper was in the league as a backup for a minute after he left Minnesota.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm saying they didn't get an opportunity to start again, though. They'll let you hold a clipboard.
He did with the Lions.
Vince Young.
Like, how many times has Joe Johnson gotten a chance in every league that's ever been in existence?
True. Right.
He's been in the USFL or the AAF.
Yes.
XFL,
Josh Johnson, right?
NFL.
Yeah.
Like, he's been everywhere.
Good college. Yeah. Look at the cap.
I think there are certain situations where the black quarterback messed it up for himself. I feel Jamarcus Russell messed it up for himself. I'll take the whole responsibility.
I know y'all know about him very well.
Very well.
Hey man, it's quarterbacks in the SEC, but there's another aspect to that. If y'all want to go into it, we can. But we're talking about the host mentioned the guys that were
he'd be on the shelf.
Justin Fields, yeah.
I hope he get a fair chance. But,
me too, man. Go ahead, Mark.
There's another aspect of this conversation that we got to address if we're going to keep it real and live up to our name. sometimes we get opportunities, golden opportunities, and we mess it up ourselves. Like the guys that host mentioned, like he grew up in the rough part of town with a single parent household and all that stuff. Sometimes with those kind of guys who don't have that father figure in their lives or that, male role model will get to college and the NFL and have this, most of the time, white man trying to yell at them, tell them what to do. They're going to be like, man, who you talking to? Like, you're not going to talk to me like that. They're going to be resistant to coaching, and then their play on the field suffers from it. Yeah. So there are situations where it is on us to be coachable, to be more humble, and be more respectful when we're given these opportunities.
Nah, that's cap. Because Tom Brady would yell and throw the football helmet. Oh, my God, he's so fired up and so much passion. But then on Dallas, somebody would do it. Oh, my God, he's a tyrant. He doesn't know. Like, this is
goalpost. Goalpost. But those guys like that, they put so much target on their back so they can throw a handkerchief on the floor or slip on a banana peel, and it's a big deal,
It's a big fucking deal.
Yeah, it's a big goddamn deal, man.
Coach, oh my God, he's had so much passion.
I agree, and not to put color in this, but I agree with Ocho. Ocho said, "Damn, when I was doing celebrations, I was getting fined every single time. Mm-hmm. They got a whole camera for the shit now."
Yeah.
Like they got a whole camera, they got a whole. When you score, they got a camera. And you notice when the defense get an interception, they run all the way down the field, and they all celebrate in the little thing. And they got a TV screen showing on the little wall of them doing it. Mm-hmm. So Ocho like, damn, but I get fined every time I grab the camera, I get fined. I do a dance for over 30 seconds, I get fined. Like it's crazy. It's politics.
Can I say
let you jump in there?
Yeah, go ahead, Q. I'm sorry.
Well, to me, the father of all black quarterbacks is Doug Williams. I seen him when I was a little boy at 10 years old. He drafted in 1979, and I used to remember that when we used to leave from church on Sundays, I enjoyed watching him because I never seen no black quarterback, and the way he used to stand in that pocket like the Statue of Liberty, and he was just so accurate. He was amazing, and I was like, "That's a black man that's quarterback and accurate the way he is." I mean, he would hit him dead on the numbers, dead in the bread basket, and he was just the way he sat in the pocket. He's 6'5", I think he is. And he just sat there like a tall Statue of Liberty. And to me, when you talked about Roger Staubach, and the thing about you said a lot about everybody thought Roger Kraft was this quarterback. Well, he was in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? He was in the military. So they thought highly him being in the military, then coming and being a quarterback. He was just a great military man and playing in that position. So everybody looked, and he played on that team, Dallas Cowboys. So everything ran in his favor.
Yeah, Bart Starr, those guys like that had that persona, and people looked at that. Yeah,
they had that persona back then.
Go ahead.
I'm glad you said that. But Doug Williams did not get looked at like that. He was something different, but he was amazing. He had everything he had the body, the physical attribute. He had the mind. He was accurate. But they wasn't ready for him. They was not ready. He was amazing to me at 10 years old. Somebody that looks like me playing that position and can do the things that he did.
Still not ready.
Still. But this is judging a book by its cover. Stop looking at the color of the man's skin and how he look, and look at the talent. Doug Williams had the biggest arm, accurate, like you said. But just when you get to the surface, he just happened to be black.
That's it. That's
he can do the same thing Staubach did, and better. Terry Bradshaw, and better.
Yep.
Who else? Bob Greasy, and better. Ken Stabler, and better. The list goes on. But he just happened to be an African American coming from Grambling State with African American school. I think the NFL needs to get, and owners, they need to get out of that. I'm gonna close this out. Is to get out of that skin color and get on the talent. Pay the guy for his talent. Damn, what it look like. This is all I got. The Baltimore Ravens, I really hope that they give this man something. because I'm trying to tell you the thing about Lamar Jackson. Yeah, he's one of the most talented quarterbacks in the NFL, but this guy put asses in seats. People come to see Lamar Jackson. Why? I understand why you can't pay the man. If this guy is my attraction, like Vince McMahon used Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was his biggest attraction, and he took on Hulk Hogan around the world. And guess what? Hulk Hogan made millions, and Vince McMahon made billions.
Yep,
millions to billions. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't get Baltimore. I don't get it. But maybe they will. Maybe they will. Yeah. But Q-Dogg, man, thank you for that, man.
They could have been a whole show on that.
Word. They don't even mention Warren Moon. I grew up on Warren Moon.
The Warren Moon, yeah.
Warren Moon's a guy that carried.
He's here.
Exactly, and that's a guy, African American, carried himself well. Never got in trouble, nothing like that. Carried himself well.
Came out in that good 85 class with all those good quarterbacks. They said he wasn't good enough. They sent him on to the Canadian League, and he set that league on fire. Broke all the records.
The only thing he had was demons with the alcohol, but it did not affect his game. He didn't go drinking and driving.
Yeah, a little
bit. Yeah. But it wasn't. But it didn't affect his game. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
It never affected his game. If it wasn't, what I'm saying is Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson, Houston Oilers, Warren Moon.
Yeah.
Steve McNair.
Warren Moon, Houston Oilers, Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson. That's it. Like I said, if that guy goes, Baltimore's going to suck. Fans are going to be pissed. Asses is not going to be in seats. That means you're going to lose money, revenue.
Fans will be out.
Yes, you're going to lose money and revenue. It's gone.
It's gone. So portion of that fan base.
You better pay the man.
What?
Come to death row.
Come to death row. You're crazy, man. Hey, Q-Dogg, man, appreciate that. We talked about that, man. We talked about that, and we appreciate that subject coming from the OG, man. We appreciate that, bro. Like Jay on the track said, that's a whole show right there, Booker. We can go on and on that, man. Like I said, I love when y'all talk because I just sit there and just listen. I learn a lot each and every show. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is back. It is back, man. We've been waiting on a long time, man. The prediction is back, man. We are about to go into predictions right now.
Are you ready?
Audio.
All right, man. Predictions is here, ladies and gentlemen. Been waiting for it a long time, man. Predictions, the NFL predictions. We are in this part of the segment. The Real to Sports podcast panel will tell you guys, the fans in the audience, who they think will win this Sunday. Starting off with week one, first game, week 1 p.m. all the way from New York MetLife Stadium. We have the Baltimore Ravens versus the New York Jets. Baltimore Ravens last year was 8-9. The New York Jets last year was 4-13. Due to the game, this is your team, so you get the last say so on this. Let's start off with Jay on the track. Ravens or the Jets.
Besides being a fucking sleeping pill as a host,
I ain't say that in a minute.
I don't have a lot to even say on this damn game. The Jets, I don't know. They haven't been good since Mark Sanchez days or who. I don't know what the fuck. Give me the Ravens, man, all day long, bro.
You got this recorded, Jay?
Yeah. We on it. Yeah, I got it.
You was thinking Chad Pennington.
Shout out to the OG, man. That was a great topic, OG.
Chad Pennington, yeah. Damn. Okay. Yeah, you the damn brought him. Okay, I see you.
Chad Pennington.
By the way, I called that Bills blowout. You did, drunk. You did.
He did.
Shout out to the OG again. That was fire. Shout out to the OG with the subject.
Facts.
He said Ravens easy. Nobody don't love the Jets. Okay. All right. OG, what you think, man? Ravens or the Jets?
Oh man, That's a rough start for the Jets. I really feel bad for them. Rough start out the gate. I mean, I think they might show a little fire, but it end up being Baltimore. They end up winning that game. And,
Okay. Baltimore. VP.
I mean, the question isn't who's going to win this game. It's more so how much is Baltimore going to win by. If I'm taking this game, I'm picking Baltimore by at least 3 scores.
Okay.
I ain't going that far.
I don't see anything from the Jets to make me think otherwise, bro. They got Joe Flacco starting at quarterback.
Give me a score. Give me a score. I know Q-Dogg, he don't predict score. So I mean, if you guys want to give me a score or anything like that, that's fine too.
I'll go Baltimore 42-10.
Yeah.
I say 35-14. I see what Mark's saying.
Beat down, don't matter. Don't matter. Whether you get beat down by a city cop or a detective, it don't matter. It's still a beat down. Due to the game, you are the lone Baltimore Raven fan here, man. I ain't gonna say what you got to do to beat the Jets, but what do you think gonna go on, brother? How you gonna get this victory?
I said this a couple weeks ago. Hit the panic button. If Joe Flacco starts, you have to hit the panic button. If both of your offensive tackles go down and out, which they are, you hit the panic button. Yeah, it's going to be Ravens. It shouldn't be close. I have a 2-point differential from Mark's score. I have 44-10.
44-10.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the start of the revenge tour. That's how I see it.
Woo! Boy, if you're a Jet fan, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah,
I feel sorry.
They're used to it. They're used to it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you said they're used to it.
Hey man, that rumor about Joe Namath selling the team to the devil for that Super Bowl win seems more true every day.
They ain't been right since.
They ain't been right since, man.
They ain't been right since. Right.
Good Lord, man. Next game, man, we got the Cleveland Browns. They are going to the Bank of America Stadium to take on the Carolina Panthers. Cleveland Browns last year 8-9. Carolina Panthers was 5-12. Q-Dogg, who you got, brother? Browns or the Panthers? This is the return of, well, actually, this is Baker Mayfield taking on his former team for the first time.
Man, I must do say Cleveland do got a nice defense. The defense is nice.
Chris, what up, Chris?
What up? What up?
What up, Chris?
Carolina really don't show me that much. It depends on how Christian McCaffrey come back from
Panthers
last year. Not a pretty much good receiving Baker Mayfield. I'm gonna edge it out to Cleveland. It might be a close game, but I'm gonna edge it to Cleveland.
Cleveland, okay. Young Mark.
In the last 17 season openers, the Cleveland Browns are 0-16-1. They have not won a season opener in 18 years. The streak continues. I'm picking the Panthers. Baker Mayfield is going to go off. You don't want to be on the opposite team when that man is angry and determined. So I think.
Jay on the track. Jay on the track. We got a gutsy gambler here, man. We got a gutsy gambler here. Jay on the track.
I'm Mr. Unorthodox for damn Mark.
Yeah, I know. Jay on the track used to do them unorthodox picks.
Look, y'all gotta understand something.
Mark's
go ahead.
Something, bro.
Talk to me.
I went to Oklahoma State University.
We know, Mark.
I got to see Baker Mayfield. Hey, bro. I got to see Baker Mayfield up close and personal for years, bro. I would never count that man out, especially when he is mad. I'm sorry.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Oh God,
that's hilarious.
This could possibly be injured already. That's true, bro.
Yep, that's true.
He can eat a banana and be hurt.
Mark, why you pulling up my stats, man? I got that stat over here too.
Sorry, that fair. Chris.
Oh, Mark, your notes, huh?
Yeah. Let's go. Jay on the track, man.
I I'm iffy with that quarterback situation with the Browns, but I know Chubb and Kareem Hunt can pretty much put that team on their back and run that ball down their throats for the But Baker Mayfield got a little better option. If the Christian is healthy, that's actually a better team on paper. But if Deshaun was in, I would pick Cleveland. But I'm like, Mark, give me the Panthers, bro. And Baker Mayfield and going off is not in the same sentence, Mark. Don't ever put that in the same
Bro, did you watch any of his collegiate?
Probably this game. Probably this game though. Probably this game. Because he like Mark said, he got some blood. He got some blood to go out. He's gonna try a lot to prove.
Yeah.
I can feel that. I can definitely feel that.
You had the keys to the stadium, now you don't. Now you
exactly, bro. You did. It's crazy.
turn the keys in it, dog.
Yeah, right. He got evicted.
Right.
That is crazy. Oh man, Drew to the game, man.
No ticket, no laundry.
No laundry, baby. Drew to the game. You get the dogs or the cats.
Man, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Yeah, it's. I think it'll be scrappy. I think it'll be a low scoring game. I don't think either quarterback will light it up, but I think Carolina squeaks this one out.
Oh, Carolina, 3 Carolinas.
Yeah.
All right down there in Charlotte. Better get it together. Better get it down there in Charlotte. Next game, the Indianapolis Colts going to NRG Stadium and take on the Houston Texans. Houston Texans was 4-13 last year. Indianapolis Colts was 9-8. Short of the playoffs. Jay on the track. The Colts or the Texans?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know the Houston Texans starting quarterback. Give me the Colts, man. Holy shit! I mean, because I'm the Texans are getting first round draft their whole damn career and still can't do nothing, man. Give me the Colts. I'm on Taylor back. The new Matt Ryan resurgence of Matt Ryan. Let's get it, bro.
He said he only starting quarterback. Damn, Drew to the game, man. Colts or the Texans?
I'm gonna rock with the Colts. I'm gonna rock with the Colts.
Colts it is.
You got to go with the quarterback in that one.
Yeah, you got to. And the running back.
No, absolutely. God, yeah.
Kind of like how the vice president did for his fantasy team. He took the best quarterback on the board to carry his team.
Well, yeah, VP
and Lamar Jackson.
I'm here. I'm doing some research real quick.
Okay. Colts. All right. So Colts to the Texans.
Colts.
So unlike my colleague Jay on the track, I know who the Texans starting quarterback is.
He had to look it up just now. That's why
I did not. No, I did
Davis
not.
Mills from
Stanford.
No, I knew that.
Yes,
I knew that.
Yeah, Davis Mills.
But, hey, don't sleep on Houston, man. They
oh my God, Mark.
They beat the Patriots last year, and the Patriots were a playoff team, and they handled the Chargers last year in Houston.
What happened to the Patriots in the playoffs?
Hey, bro. I'm just stating facts, man. They beat basically 2 playoff teams last year when they didn't have nothing. But that aside, I watched the Colts in the preseason. It's still some adjustment going on. Like Matt Ryan's still trying to learn that system and that offense. I think this is a trap game for them, so I'm taking the Texans.
Ooh, that boy, Drew, not Drew. Jay on the track, bro. I'm telling you, this dude is unorthodox. I think we got 2 unorthodox gamblers here.
I'm not saying it's gonna be a beatdown, but I'll give Houston a slight edge just because of like how tough they play, and like I said, they beat basically 2 playoff teams last year with no roster. So
one thing, they will let Davis Mills play for like 5 years before they get rid of him. That, for our topic earlier, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Davis Mills.
They'll let him play for
on the cheap, yeah, on the cheap, yeah.
They will. All right, man. What the Hall of Famer? What you think about their Hall of Famer? You got the Colts or the Texans?
I'm gonna roll with the Colts on that one. I think they're a little bit. They're more talented. I don't know that much about Houston, just a little bit, but I think they're better.
Anybody?
Give me the Colts on them.
They got Brandon Cooks. They got a decent offensive line. They got Young boy
They
out
got
of
one of the
Florida,
top
running
corners
back,
in the
Damian
draft this
Pierce.
year too.
I'm asleep. Right, look at
And
those fans.
also
I'm
a
looking
big
like, what the
thing,
hell?
a big thing for the Colts. They don't
What?
have Shaquille Griffin this week. Shaquille Griffin's out, so that could hurt them.
Oh, that could hurt.
Oh,
That
Shaquille
ball
Leonard.
got yeah.
Yeah,
Still give me the
He
Colts.
used
I
to
don't
play
know
for
what the hell they
Carolina.
talking about.
Yeah.
He used to play for
Shaquille
Carolina.
went to South Carolina
Mm-hmm.
State.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Shaquille Leonard.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought there's another Griffin that played for Carolina. I got the same name, I think. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Next game, man. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Washington Commanders. FedEx Field. Jaguar was 3-14 last year. Commanders was 7-10. Drew to the game.
Give me the Jags. Let's go.
Jags.
Yeah.
Quickly, too.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
Sunshine got a coach now. I think he'll be all right.
Facts. That is fact. You call it Sunshine.
Sunshine. Yeah, that's it. He's Sunshine.
Oh, River Titus.
Yeah, River Titus. Yeah, he's Sunshine.
That's crazy. Young Mark, man. Jaguars are the commands.
I come from a family Commanders fan, so I want to be able to go back up and see my family for Christmas. So I'm gonna go to Washington.
I hear you, man.
I'll send a postcard.
Q-Dogg. Jaguars are the commanders.
I'm gonna roll with the Commanders on that one.
Ooh. Plot thickens. Plot thickens on that. Okay.
They ain't got nobody that can stop 17 in Jacksonville yet. So
Ooh, okay. Jay on the track.
Is it in Jaguars or is it in Washington?
It's in Washington, FedEx,
Oh, shit.
Maryland.
Give me Washington, man. I believe in Wentz, man.
Hey, you ain't sound confident saying
Look, that's who's gonna stop him right there.
I like McLaurin and Antonio Gibson. The Jags actually has a great
D-Rex said the Jags is coming up.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Jags.
they are. They look good on
They
paper.
got the weapons, so it ain't
Get him,
no more
D-Rex.
excuses. But yeah, give me Washington.
Okay. All right. Here we go here. Now we're getting down to some better games here. We got a AFC East division rival game. We got the New England Patriots versus the Miami Dolphins. This will be going on in Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. The New England Patriots was 10-7 last year. The Miami Dolphins was 9-8. Q-Dogg, Patriots or the Dolphins? Big rival here in the AFC East.
Man. I think Miami got a little something going on down there. The offense should be a whole lot better with Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Defense, Miami got a pretty defense. I'm gonna go with Miami on that for a turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
Time for them to take the reins over New England.
Jay on the track.
That's actually an interesting game. Miami always had New England's number, even when Tom Brady was there. So they would always play him tough or beat him. Like I would never understand it. Like
Very
they
true.
were terrible the whole season, but played him well.
Very true.
Tua got the weapons. I don't believe in Tua. I know y'all do. I know y'all Tua fans in here and all that
Roll
bullshit.
Tide.
Yeah, I know he
really.
no, it is bullshit.
ain't nobody a Tua fan, bro.
Yeah, give me Miami though. Like I like Tyreek. I like the Miami defense, like you said. So yeah, give me Miami.
Okay. D-Rex said the Pats. D-Rex going with the Pats. Okay. VP.
Give me Miami all day. Young quarterback in New England. No offensive guru anywhere on that side of the ball to help him call plays or navigate a defense. And then also just the weapons that Miami has. I'll take the Dolphins in this one.
Okay. That's interesting. Drew to the game.
I like the running back stable. Patriots got Stevenson. They got Harris. They had another dude, but I can't remember his name. And then you look at Miami. Shit, they got
a stable too.
They got like 40 running backs.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. They got 40 running backs.
They do.
They got Evans. They got
Gaskins.
Gaskins.
Yeah. Bosa, yeah.
It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a runaway.
Miami.
Yeah.
Man, this is Miami unanimous.
Oh
Good
shit.
Lord. Okay.
Thank you, Lord.
Sorry, D-Rex.
We got NFC South division game. We got the New Orleans Saints going to Mercedes-Benz Stadium to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Saints was 9-8 last year. Falcons was 7-10. Mark, I know this is for GC. Saints or the Falcons? You gonna who that or you gonna rise up?
That's actually tough one to call, to be real with you. I don't know if James is gonna be 100% week one. And so they probably gonna start Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton is capable. So given that, I'll get an edge to who that and the Aints. I roll my man GC this week.
Did you say the Aints?
You said the Aints.
I call him the Aints.
He did. He did.
They ain't beat the Raiders since Bush was in office.
He done throw a little dirty, man.
Yeah, he threw something in there, boy. He threw it in there.
Hey, GC, you know it's all love.
No doubt, GC. No doubt, baby. Drew to the game. Saints of the Falcons.
Runaway Saints.
Jay on the track.
This is another one. The Falcons. I don't know who your starting quarterback is.
Another one.
Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota.
Exactly.
Quarterback.
Give me the Saints.
Word.
I believe in Kamara. I mean, you know, they got a little bit more weapons. I mean, I go with the Saints.
D-Rex says Saints. Okay.
The crazy part about that game, real quick though, is that they haven't announced a suspension yet for Alvin Kamara.
Facts.
I think that's crazy.
Oh yeah. I did see.
Yeah,
that.
facts. It's like they swept that shit under the rug.
Yeah, it's coming next year.
Word.
That's why he got drafted in fantasy.
Word.
Facts.
Do your
OG.
research.
Who you got, OG?
I'm gonna go with the Saints on there. I think they got a little bit more better team than the Falcons, so I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Okay. All right. Next game. We have the Philadelphia Eagles on the Ford Field to take on the Detroit Lions. Last year, the Eagles was 9-8, and the Detroit Lions was 3-13. Man, a lot of promising. A lot of people said Detroit Lions got a little good promise future there. They played a little tough. This is for. I'm thinking in my head, old Philly G.
Who the hell said that?
Drew to the game, man. Eagles or the Lions?
Y'all been watching Hard Knocks?
I haven't.
I glanced at it. Hard Knocks is always get to your heart because the way the film production.
I ain't been able to peep none of it. I get.
Yeah, it's okay. It's pretty cool.
I get to watch some little clips here and there, but then like snippets from another TV show. Give me Philly. Give me them birds, baby.
The birds. Okay. Oh, I know, right?
In a close one.
Ooh. What's a close one? Give me a score.
I don't like this one. 23-22.
23-22.
Yeah, I think this will be an ugly close one.
What you think, OG?
Oh man. I know they're in my division and everything, but I kind of like Detroit. I like the way they come with a lot of heart. They fight.
Minnesota about to be doomed.
No,
can't do that.
That's the only exception. But I really think that's going to be a close game. But I'm really thinking that the Detroit Lions is really trying to let people know that they're going to be known this year. And so that being a game at home, I think that'll be a close one. But I'm going to give it to Detroit.
Detroit. Going on with the Detroit. You know what? D-Rec could agree with you, bro. D-Rec said the Lions too.
D-Rec, pass that blunt, whatever you smoke, UQ, all y'all pass all that this way. I need it.
Jay on the track. So I already know. So it sounds like you already made your decision, bro.
A-G-L. Give me the Eagles.
Fly, baby, fly.
Baby. I don't believe in golf. I mean, they got good wide receivers, Detroit. Don't get it fucked up. And they were playing good, they close ass games last year. Don't get it fucked up. But
yeah, that's true.
Give me the Eagles, man. The Eagles got a better defense, better quarterback, better wide receivers. I mean, what the hell are we doing here?
DP.
So I have been watching Hard Knocks, and there's a very good budding young linebacker by the name of Malcolm Rodriguez who plays for the Lions.
I
He
see
went to
it. Yeah,
beat Oklahoma State
yeah, I see
University.
it. I knew you were
Oh
gonna say
my
that shit.
God.
But
I knew you
that
were gonna
being
say that shit.
said, I'm going with the team that's led by a quarterback from Alabama. So roll tide and fly Eagles fly for my best
There
friend.
you go, Philly
Roll
G.
Tide,
There you
baby.
go, Philly G. There you go, Philly G.
The VP is earning cool points with me.
Yeah, bro. That's my best friend-in-law, man.
And I already love my cooked food.
Word, man. Next game, we have a AFC North division game. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Paul Brown Stadium to take on the defending AFC champion, the Cincinnati Bengals. The Steelers were 9-7 last year, and the Bengals was 10-7. Mr. VP, man, Steelers or the Bengals?
I'm gonna go with the Bengals, man. I can't get that image of Mika Fitzpatrick getting burnt last year. I can't get that image out of my head. So I'm thinking Jamar Chase will have a big day. So I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
Okay. OG.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Bengals on that one. I think they're just a better team. Them going to the Super Bowl, they still got promise. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals on that one. Division rival.
Jay on the track.
It's actually an interesting game. Like, it's not on surface,
Yeah.
it looks terrible, but watch, it's gonna be a closer game than you think. Pittsburgh got rid of some wide receivers. Shit, give me the Bengals though. I mean, because the Bengals is, like you said, they were just in the Super Bowl. Young still got fired. Yeah, give me them. With Ben Roethlisberger gone and the ghost of Ben Roethlisberger still around there, I mean, I think they'll be haunted by Ben Roethlisberger for a few years before they get it together, yo.
All right. Drew to the game, man. You know both of these teams in the back of your hand, man. You know them, boy. They are your division rivals. You got the Steelers or the Bengals. Who you got?
I'm still trying to pick up on what Jay said, talking about they lost receivers. I know they lost
we're seeing
one.
Juju, I mean, but I know.
Oh, yeah, okay, that was the other one. Yeah, I stopped counting him. But, okay,
Oh, damn.
that makes sense.
Oh, shit.
That's disrespectful, sir.
Juju ain't did nothing, yo.
Yeah.
They also lost an alumni of Oklahoma State University, James Washington.
No, I understand that one. I understand that one. But the Juju part, I was like, I didn't know who the other wide receiver was left. I know they lost Washington, but I forgot about
cool.
Juju.
All right, cool. All right, we good.
No, they had Pittsburgh.
Like, he had
a good core wide. I like that whole four wide receiver. They had a good core. But
look, the Steelers still have a good core. They
Yeah.
still have a good core. They got Deontay Johnson.
yeah,
They got
Claypool.
Claypool. They
Claypool.
got your boy Pickens out there.
Yeah, Pickens. Yeah.
Boykin will be able to block out there like he did with us. He ain't gonna
Very
be
true.
catching much of nothing.
Great running back.
Yeah,
Najee Harris.
from the Alabama. But yeah, this one, I ain't gonna lie, this one's kept me up this week trying to just figure out which way I wanted to go.
I understand.
I think with Ben being gone, I think the handcuffs are removed. I think this is going to be a nail biter. I think. Because Mitchell is like a newer, improved mold of Roethlisberger. He's got the size, he's got better escapability, and I think if utilized right, Pittsburgh can sneak this one out. But I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm gonna go with who that.
Okay. Going with the Bangs, the Bengals.
That was a lesser of two evils for him.
Right. Exactly.
I could go for the draw.
I will say this is no pressure on the Steelers though this year. Like no one's expecting to do.
No,
it.
not at all.
Know that motherfucker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not at all.
If they had a better offensive line, I would have more faith in them.
Right. The next game is considered to a lot of fans as a throwaway game, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what you guys think. We got
Dallas and Tampa.
the San Francisco 49ers going into Soldier Field to take on the Chicago Bears. The 49ers is 10-7 last year, and the Bears was 6-8. and 11. Drew to the game.
I think this will be a very exciting game with two young quarterbacks. I'm going to lean on coaching here. I'm going to go San Fran.
Jay on the track.
Damn, that's an interesting ass game.
It's very interesting. I might be tuned into that one.
Some people say it's a throwaway game, but I don't know.
And I mean, I see why it's a throwaway because it's like they're not expecting any of them teams to do anything crazy this year. But I think, Chicago has a better running back and the better quarterback, if I'm not mistaken. Give me the Bears, though.
Ooh, unorthodox.
Yeah, give me the Bears.
Unorthodox. There you go. There you go.
I like Montgomery, man. I got him on my fantasy too.
Okay.
That man bugging.
OG.
I think it's gonna be more of like I know San Francisco got a good defense. Chicago got a pretty good defense. So the defense will kind of show up. But I'm with Kyle Shanahan, the offensive guru. I think he'll have San Francisco or more offensively playing better than Chicago. So give me San Francisco.
San Francisco.
I just gotta see Trey, man. I gotta see what the fuck he gonna do, man.
Right. I don't know. It's just like the anticipation is not there for me with Trey. It just ain't. I don't know. VP, what you think?
What? Like Q said, they got a good defense. Like, Chicago is a barren wasteland of talent at the moment. They have Roquan Smith, and that's about it.
But what are you saying that they're going to be dependent on defense?
Yeah. He said San Francisco had a good defense.
San Francisco has a much better defense. They have the best offensive tackle in football. And then they have Kyle Shanahan. Like, Kyle Shanahan had C.J. Beathard in a primetime duel with Aaron Rodgers that he almost won. Not to mention what he had Nick Mullins doing against my Raiders. So, I'm taking San Fran all day. That's going to be a blowout.
Damn, what's a blowout?
Chicago will be lucky to get 10 points.
38-10.
Boy, y'all stuck on that 10, boy.
They have no offensive line, no receivers, no defense. Like,
no, they got
Who's
Mooney.
at home?
They got Mooney.
Chicago.
Yeah, give me Chicago still.
Jay on the track sticking to his guns.
Yeah, give me Chicago.
It's the AFC North, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick little bitty commercial break here, and we will get back to some more predictions. Next game. Oh, Lordy. You have the NFC North Division game. You have the NFC North Division champion, the Green Bay Packers.
Game of the week.
They are going to U.S. Bank Stadium to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Last year, the Packers was 13-4, tied with the best record in the league. The Minnesota Vikings last year was 8-9. All righty, we're going to start with the VP. Packers or the Vikings?
Come to the dark side, Mark.
Just because I seen what my man did to that mascot in this offseason, I ain't picking against him. I don't want no smoke. I'm going with the Packers. I don't want no beef with AJ Dillon.
Let's go.
Drew to the game.
Come to death row, Drew. Dancing all in your videos.
I'm gonna act like I ain't hear that. I'm gonna take you know what? I can't disregard it. Give me Minnesota.
Holy guacamole.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
All right, Jay on the track. You are the away team. What do you got to do to beat Minnesota Sunday?
Show up. What do you mean? What we gotta do?
What would be your strategy?
It's gonna be closer than think. I would just use my running backs. Put them heavy into the game. Make it short. Don't try to go for nothing long or anything like that. Nothing crazy, big ass play. Just make the game simple and short, and we can take the victory like we always do.
OG, the Packers is coming into your house, man. They are coming. What do you got to do to get that dub against Green Bay?
I tell you what, man. This is a new regime for my team. This is the game that we was waiting on. I'm kind of like with Jay. I think they're really going to rely heavy on the running game with Dylan and number 33. We have to step up our front seven. I think we will. We have the horses now to do it with Z and Daniil Hunter and the other two middle linebackers and our nose tackle, our front seven. I really am excited by our new offensive coordinator from the Rams, Kevin O'Connor. We had a top 10 offense. The offense will be different. It won't be run through Dalvin Cook. So I'm looking at, I think we'll be a more explosive type of team. Our defense will be a whole lot better. And we're going to put the league on notice. Give me the Vikings. That's what we got.
Just to say one more thing.
Yes, sir.
We don't have that one target that everybody knows. Devontae's getting the ball. Devontae. So it's like nobody knows who the hell's getting the ball Sunday. So everybody got to guard everybody. So that's a
But everybody ain't trusted on that side of the ball, though.
Huh?
Everybody ain't trusted on that side of the ball.
No, I agree, but we were 13-0 whenever Devontae wasn't playing, or 7-0 or something like that. So whenever he didn't play, we won. So it'll be.
Oh, you see what Drunk say? Drunk said the Vikings got the offensive weapons to be the best in the league.
Not with Cousins at quarterback.
Well, Cousins threw 33 touchdowns. He'll be better. He got Kevin O'Connor.
He'll make him 33.
He's not winning no games though.
Remember this name, Kevin O'Connor. He will make the difference.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
That game? What time is that game?
4:30.
4:30. Yes, sir. 4:30.
Okay. Never mind. We good.
Okay.
Because that was a prime time game. It wouldn't even be close.
Well, it's the game of the week. It's the game of the week.
Game of the week.
Yeah, they got a chance.
Yeah. We got. You got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Arizona Cardinals, State Farm Stadium. Last year, those Queefs was 12-5, and the Cardinals was 11-6. Started off 12-0, 11-0. Finished with 11-6. Who you got, VP? The enemy or the Cards?
Don't bet with your
I don't
heart.
know.
Don't bet
I
with
don't
your
know
heart.
because on one hand, I need that team from Missouri to lay a beat down on the Cardinals because that's our home opener. But at the same time, I need the team from Missouri to not be at full strength from when we play them. Because Arizona's defense got weaker with losing Chandler Jones, and I feel like J.J. Watt can get hurt at some point this season. I hate to say it.
Appreciate that, Drunk. Good luck, and Drunk.
Go with the team from Missouri. They got good barbecue, but a horrible football team.
You say got good barbecue. All right, you gonna go with the Queefs. Okay. Drew to the game.
I'm going to circle this winner. And you guys should already know that you have to go with what's given and what's proven. We're gonna go and take is that first
You
down?
taking Florida State?
The
Taking Florida
arrow
State?
chop? No, not Florida State, baby.
Nah, you go with the
And they look a
Queefs.
little better too.
You go with the Queefs.
We're gonna take the team that's represented the AFC Championship game in the
Fuck
last
them.
4 years.
Hey,
Oh my
whatever.
God.
Just what it is. It's just what it is. I didn't even
OG.
say their name, and you
Yeah.
still crying. Come on,
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah. I don't care about them Queefs. Who you got, Q-Dogg?
I mean, I kind of like both quarterbacks. You know, they got that baseball background. Seems like to me it's going to be kind of like a shootout, really. I don't know. The Arizona defense is not that. It's kind of questionable. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs.
Queefs it is. Jay on the track.
Who's at home?
Arizona.
Give me the Cardinals, man. I know the with Hopkins out, I know that's gonna hurt Kyler.
Good job.
Yeah, give me the Cardinals, man. Give me the Cardinals. The Chiefs, I know they've been decent for the last 4 years, but you know, I feel like they've been knocked down a little bit. They're losing pieces. Tyreek missing is going to be a lot for them. They don't really have nothing to replace that. I know they got the Moore kid or whatever, or the Sky kid or whatever, but
Yeah.
They got
Oh, drunk. Wait a minute, drunk.
Stat like Green Bay does without Adams.
Damn. Salute, VP. Our barbecue don't get a. Oh man, drunk. You in Missouri? Okay. Okay.
Hey, man, real talk.
Out there in the Midwest.
And
Hey, real talk. Real barbecue connoisseurs know, bro. It's high key between Missouri and Texas. Like,
shout out to drunk out there, man. Out there in the Midwest. Man, you know that.
Yeah, I've been to Kansas City a couple times. I know what's going on.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
It's good, man, to have people all over the country, man. Thank you for watching. Spread the word out there and let them know.
VP, what was you saying?
I'm sorry.
About the barbecue, VP?
Honestly, between KCMO and Texas, I don't know who got a better barbecue.
Yeah, North Carolina got some good barbecue. You tripping?
No, it don't, bro. No, it don't.
You tripping?
North Carolina barbecue overrated like crazy, man.
You
Get
tripping?
that mess out of here.
He live in St. Louis. He talk Kansas City. The barbecue.
I used to be in St. Louis too.
In the Lou, baby.
St. Louis, bro.
Shout out to the Lou. To the Lou, man. Out there. You out there.
He out there with Yaki.
Yeah. He out there. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Next game, man, we have a division game, AFC West division game. You have the Las Vegas Raiders going to SoFi to take on the Los Angeles Chargers.
Give me the Chargers.
Chargers? Hey, that's a bad opinion.
Just because y'all two are Ace ain't over here, shout out to Ace, but
yeah, shout out to Ace.
I don't want to pick the Chargers, but I got to. Because y'all here, I'll pick the Chargers. You get me out the way. Go ahead, everybody else, my bad.
Drew to the game.
Yeah, I like Herbert, man. He's a great quarterback. He's got all the tools and the weapons. They got a good addition with who was it, Chandler? They got Chandler Jones, didn't they? No, they got
Chandler Jones plays in silver and black.
Yeah, they got Matt.
Yeah, they got Khalil Mack and Bosa over there. I think it's gonna be that one could be a shootout. That one could be a shootout, but you can't overlook that. Like it's glaring. Like you got third and Renfro, you got Waller, you got Devontae, and I think
okay, Drew.
We're gonna have to go with that silver and black.
Oh,
shit. Silver and black.
Oh, you going with him?
Yeah.
I thought you was going them bolts away for a second there. Okay.
I like the bolts, but I just
bolt up, yo.
Here I am. That quarterback ain't shown me other than he can throw the ball. He ain't led nothing yet.
I agree.
Yeah.
We ain't got no statement. We put him out of playoff, but
David Carr shows that he can lead the team. So I'll go with
David.
Yeah, I know he did. We know he. Yeah, Mark, for to get on you, boy, you better get it right. I get what you're saying.
David played for the Giants.
Yeah, I know what he get.
What's his name again?
For the Texans, I thought.
What's his name again?
Derek.
That's right, Derek.
Yeah. And by the way, the Raiders was 10-7 last year, and the Chargers was 9-8. Q-Dogg, you got us or the Bolts?
Oh man, that's a tough one now. I think the Bolts are the most talented team, but the Raiders, some kind of way, when they're matched up, they seem to have their number some kind of way. I think y'all won the last 3 games y'all played, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Last year,
Yeah, y'all won the last 3 games, and that should say something. I mean, that y'all know each other well. Even though they brought in Khalil Mack and everything, they can keep Carl upright. Oh boy, that's gonna be a good one. It's gonna. I think that one will go down to the wire. Be another close game. I don't really know. I'm just going by, y'all last 3 wins. I think y'all find some kind of way to pull it out. I'll go with the Raiders.
All right. We say, Drunk says, y'all did put them out of playoffs. That seemed like ages ago. It was just last year, Drunk. What you talking about?
It seems like. Look at him. Look at him. There you go.
Go ahead, Mark, so I can go to sleep.
They live and die with Carr, and that's just a dangerous spot to be in.
Dangerous spot.
That's true.
All right, BP, what we got to do, man, to beat the Bolts tomorrow? What do we have to do there, brother?
So, I read the injury report for this game. One of the big free agent signings that the Chargers had is out. And it's
yes, sir.
Jackson.
True.
And the cool thing about our offense is we have so many weapons, you really need all the cornerback help you can get. Because if you double team Darren, you're going to leave Devontae one-on-one. You double team Devontae, you're going to leave Renfro one-on-one. So we have multiple ways to score. Not to mention we got Mad Max on the other side. So I think we're going to win this game.
And Rock your sin, baby. And
I already know.
Keep going. Let's go.
I already know we're going to win this game because we have Derek Carr. And not only that, but Derek
No
Carr,
doubt, Drunk.
Derek Carr has the most proficient offensive mind he's ever had since he got into the league. Josh McDaniels had our offense cooking in preseason with 3rd and 4th string quarterbacks in the game. So when they get the real deal in there, we're going to be a problem. We'll have a better record than the Packers this year.
You better worry about them Vikings.
You ain't worry about them Chargers.
You worry about them Vikings, boy. Them boys finna try to take it by storm over there in Minnesota.
Minnesota always knocking on the door. We never let them in, though.
That's all right. We got the police battering around this year, though.
Yeah, man. Mickey D's. Mickey D's is at the helm. All right, man. We got next game. Here we go. Oh, appreciate you, D-Rex. D-Rex ain't going with the nation.
Holy shit, D-Rex. How could you, D-Rex?
D-Rex. But how funny the tables is about to turn.
No.
Because we have the New York Giants going into Nissan Stadium to face the Tennessee Titans. The Giants was 4-13 last year, and the Titans was 12-5. Drew to the game. Giants or the Titans?
King Henry. I'm sorry. King Henry. Sorry, D-Rex. Love you, bro, but I gotta go with King Henry, man.
Jay on the track.
The Giants ain't got enough. Like you said, King Henry. My man only played like 9 games and still was like top 10 finish. Still. I mean, this shit is ridiculous, bro. Yeah, give me the Titans.
And in Nashville, they have a couple Turk monsters out there, so you gotta be on the lookout for that. Gotta be on the lookout for that.
You gotta watch them.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Dude, that's crazy.
Play around your ankles, huh?
Mark, man, you got Giants or the Titans?
Well, based off our discussion earlier about the black quarterback, I'm going with the Titans simply because the New York Giants have never had a black quarterback in the history of their franchise. So,
damn, I didn't know that.
Yep.
I thought Jason Campbell was over there for a minute.
What happened?
And Geno Smith was over there, I thought.
Titans lose. that game. I'm calling for Malik to start. Oh man, I feel you. I feel you, drunk. I feel you, drunk. All right, man. OG.
Man, give me the truck all day long.
Right. Yo,
Ain't looking so good for you, D-Rec.
Give me the truck.
Ain't looking so good for you, D-Rec. This is unanimous.
We'll check back next week, brother.
Yeah, we'll check on you next. Yeah, your vitals next week.
Oh man! All right. So now next game we have the Sunday night game. Man, you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to AT&T Stadium to face the Dallas Cowboys. Tampa Bay 13-4. Again, they was tied for best record in the league with the Green Bay Packers last year. And Dallas Cowboys last year was 12-5. Mark, Tampa or Cowboys?
Holy shit.
There's nobody. Shout out to my mom. I know my mom is watching. She's a big Dallas fan. I love you to death, but I got to go with Tampa.
Oh shit! He ain't
I don't like.
Don't go back home for Thanksgiving.
They gonna kick you out.
Dallas ain't got no receivers to catch. And I don't know. Yeah, just give me Tampa.
They do have this young guy from the Oklahoma State University, but yeah, that's right. He's out.
That he didn't mention.
I just want to mess with him.
Drunk going with the Cowboys. Drunk with the Cowboys.
You're really drunk.
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 So I already know that by saying that, Jay, on the track, I said you going with Tampa, right?
Come on. Is there anybody else? I mean, but the only thing I'm done with. I know we've been seeing this greatness for about 20 years, but I'm actually done with Tom Brady. I got Tom Brady fatigue. I'm over it, yo.
I understand that.
remember when we had that conversation in the alley of who's the best quarterback?
Yeah.
And he's still doing it.
That was like 10 years ago. Fuck.
I rest my case.
Drunk said, I think Brady looks rough in this game. Oh, man.
Brady got too many weapons, man.
Word. True to the game. Going with Tampa?
You know, 45 years old. You got a lot going on. You know what I mean? But I think you got everything under control. You daggone right. TB12.
TB12. TB12.
I said a divorce is possible too. I heard, but he can play football. Now him and his wife, I heard going through some shit.
Man,
right.
It ain't happening. Look, you talk about free agents on the market, bro.
That's a fact.
He'd be like, what's the bidding going to start at?
Yeah.
OG, who you got? You got Brady or Dak Prescott?
I'm thinking, is this the third year in a row that they have played on opening week or second week?
Second.
Okay, I think Tampa's really more better team, better defense, and better weapons and stuff. So give me Tampa Bay. Brady.
Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. All right. And to round this last game out, we had the Monday night game. We have the Denver Broncos going to Quest Field to take on the Seattle Seahawks. As we know, Russell Wilson returns home. First game of the season. Both teams were 7-10 last year. So, Mark, did Russell Wilson get his redemption on his old team?
Yeah. Like I hate to pick a division rival, but I'm looking at the quarterback room over in Seattle. I'm not impressed at all.
Criminal.
Yeah, and not to mention like they defense is all right. They got a somewhat weak offensive line. And their best running back from the Oklahoma State University just retired, so I'm going with Denver.
Okay. Q-Dogg.
Go Pokes.
Broncos or the Hawks?
I think that Russell Wilson does get his payback on his old team. They're a better team defensively and offensively. Give me Denver Broncos.
Due to the game.
Both of them was 7-10,
Yes, sir.
and they couldn't find a better game to put on primetime Monday night.
You ain't kidding.
I mean,
I'm
the
looking
drama
at
of Russell
Drunk going with the
back.
Broncos. Drunk is going with the Broncos.
I'm looking at the Cincinnati Pittsburgh. I'm looking at Green Bay Minnesota. Either one of them would have been better. Hell, even the Chargers and Raiders would have been a better.
Yeah, it would
Monday
have been a
night
good
for
game.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Broncos in a runaway.
Broncos running away here. And to round it out, Jay on the track.
I love Russell. He good, but I don't believe in his wide receivers, Judy, and I know they're decent in Sutton, and so I know they're decent, but give me the Broncos though. But the NFL is such drama queens. Like they got everybody playing their old teams. It's like, come on.
Yeah, like all of a sudden.
It's so drama. Like I hate the NFL.
I agree with that. I agree with that, man.
Side note about that game: if you haven't, I highly suggest going to read Bleacher Report's article about the breakup of Seattle and Russell Wilson. That joint was messy, man.
Really?
They said something about Pete Carroll too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it about Pete Carroll?
Yeah, everybody was involved in that joint. It got messy.
Yeah, it did get messy. That's a fact. Well, that's our first NFL predictions, man. That is our first one. We're gonna do something different with that. When Jay on the track, that Jay report comes up next week. Jay on the track, he tallies up who will get the most wins out of this week one, and whoever wins will become the very first king of the mountain. The king of the mountain. And that title
right
will
here.
go. You can win the King of the Mountain title every single week. Right here on the Real to Sports podcast.
Right here.
Every single week. He said right here.
Right here. we remember the last
King
time
of the
I
Mountain.
picks. Right.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Drew to the game was killing it, bro. He was killing it.
I don't give a damn what he's doing.
He was killing it.
Was I like 15-3 or something?
Yeah, he was killing it, bro. He was killing it hard body.
We don't remember.
Yeah, I do. So if you want to, based on your picks here, if you're going to put any of them plays in the mark, come holler at me. I got you.
There you go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the predictions, it is over. It's time to get money.
Yes.
NFL Trivia Showdown here. We have the champion, Q-Dogg. He is defending against Jay on the track. Jay on the track, man.
Q, this dangerous.
Go to 6-0 against the boys. That's true, D, right?
Come on.
That is true. And the title is on the line, so I'm going to turn it over to our ring announcer, Mr. Howard Finkel.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Real 2 Sports NFL Trivia Championship.
Representing the Minnesota Vikings, the champion, undisputed champion, the OG, Q-Dogg, and representing the Pack Attack, the Green Bay Packers, it's Jay on the track.
Yes, sir.
You're a little late there, D-Rec. You're a little late, bro. Catch up.
Way late.
Well, how the rules go, man, 7 questions will be asked. Whoever has the most out of the 7 will be the champion. And that will be overtime, ladies and gentlemen. There will be overtime. Q-Dogg, you are the champion. You get to go first. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here we go. Titles on the line. Who won the 2015 Offensive Rookie of the Year award? 2015.
Mm, 2015. Yeah.
Who is it? Get him out of here, Jay. They're knocking at the door. What you got, Q?
I don't know.
You gonna pass it? You gonna pass it?
Yeah, I pass it to him. I don't know that one.
Oh, Jay on the track.
Damn, that's tough. Give me damn, I don't know that shit. Hold on. I gotta get somebody though. Give me some. Hold up. Give me Derrick Henry. Damn, he was in there before that. Damn, damn it! I knew that, and he out the league already. That's the crazy.
Bro, that's the crazy
Why
part,
did
too.
you miss that one?
Yeah, and I had him in fantasy and everything and all this shit. I know.
You had him for a moment.
Yeah, you had him at the. Shut up, man. I don't
All right, Q-Diggity. Here we go.
Fuck.
All right.
I actually knew that.
Who was the other wide receiver for the Bengals on the other side of Chad Johnson?
Oh, that was T.J. Houshmandzadeh.
Ooh, Q-Dogg is on the board.
Or Chris Henry.
The fact that you pronounce that man's name.
Chris Henry, too.
Yeah, right. You got it right on the button, too. That's crazy. All right, Jay on the track. What year did Junior Seau pass away? What was the year?
2016?
No.
Oh, shit. I don't know.
Q-Dog.
Give me 2012.
2012 it is.
Damn, Q on my neck.
2012 it
On
is.
my neck,
That's
yo.
how I do. That's how we Vikings do.
Where them 20 points
Shit.
at?
All right, let me
Where them 20 points at?
take off my bullshit. All right, hold on. What the fuck is
Where
going
them
on?
20 points at?
Holy shit. All right.
What you been missing, dog?
Let's see. I'm rusty.
Jesus. All right, Jay on the track. He stole that one.
Fuck. Holy shit.
Looking like Ricky Henderson out there on that one.
What teams did Junior Seau play for?
You got to name all of them?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Of course, the Chargers.
Okay.
Miami and the Patriots.
Ooh.
Talk to me fucking nice.
Come on, Jay.
Come on,
Come
Mark.
on, Jay.
I'm sorry.
Bro, come on, man. You gotta represent for the young guys, bro. Come on
Come
now.
on, I got you. I got you.
All right, Q-Diggity.
We got that one.
Dave Craig was quarterback for what team in the AFC in the 1980s?
Oh, Seahawks.
Ooh, Lord. Ooh. Jeez. Q-Dog, let him breathe, man.
No, bro. He Green Bay Packers. I gotta go. I gotta hope they don't win.
Jay,
You ain't gonna win tomorrow, so you gotta win today. It look like.
All right, man, Jay, you gotta get these two, bro.
No, I'm an old car. I gotta get warmed up. Yeah, I gotta get warmed up.
Here we go, Jay. What team lost all 16 games in 2017 season?
It's between two. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Detroit.
No.
Fuck, it's the other one. Damn it.
Oh my god.
Q-Dog. This is for the win.
Leave the door open, Q.
Mike, 2017.
Damn, it's the other team.
Lost all 16 games in 2017.
All 16 of them.
Martin looks so disappointed at me.
One team I can beat. Mike can't go.
Come on.
Houston, Texans.
No.
Nah.
The
Nah,
Bengals,
they had
right?
Deshaun.
Oh, Brown.
They had Deshaun Kaiser and Hugh Jackson, man.
Damn,
They
I
passed on Deshaun in the draft.
Last question. We're going for bragging rights for you, Jay, on the track.
Fuck. You got 3?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He was drafted by the Milwaukee Brewers and New York Yankees and the New York Knicks.
Damn, that's like Superman.
Crazy as hell.
He was drafted by the Milwaukee Brewers, the New York Yankees, and the New York Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Charlie Ward?
Charlie Ward it is.
Come on, yo.
But it's not enough.
That was tough this week. Fuck. Damn it.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
Can I ask
sir.
a question?
Yes, sir.
How close is Q to my record as the longest reigning NFL trivia champion?
Oh no, not at all. This is his second title defense.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Yeah.
How many titles
Mark
we got?
not
How many-
liking this. Hold on. I gotta spin the block. I gotta come back. Fuck. Good shit.
He said I gotta spin the block.
Nah, Jay,
Yeah, I missed my
you
shot.
becoming the football version of D-Rec, man. Every time you do trivia, you
Let's get it right though. I was the first reigning champion before all
bro,
this.
ever since I took the title,
He's the longest. Jay on the track is the longest NBA trivia champion,
and I'm the second
Young Mark.
NFL too.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody remembers second place, bro. Like,
Oh,
Second to first loser, right? Okay, talk your shit. Okay.
Well, you know how it goes, man. Q-Dogg, you
Damn.
prevail. You reign again, bro.
The party continues tomorrow at 4:30. The party continues tomorrow at 4:30, baby.
Long weekend.
Q-Dogg,
Get your
you gonna
thoughts
Yeah,
steal
all weekend long.
the undisputed NFL trivia champion.
Take that shit off my screen.
Q-Dogg. Q-Dogg reigns again, man. Woo, man. Hey.
Like, bullshit.
Oh, man. Hey, y'all know how we do, man.
Q-Dogg, put that switch up.
Let them breathe, Q. Let them breathe, man.
Yeah.
No, baby, I can't do it.
Put that switch up.
I was like Homer and Bart Simpson this month.
I know, right? Why you little?
I'm putting that Beetle Bailey on tomorrow, though.
Make sure you get the NBA ready for tomorrow, man.
They don't know about that Beetle Bailey, boy. They don't know about that Beetle Bailey. That damn Beetle Bailey, boy. That damn sorry be choking the hell out of it.
My bad, Mark. I ain't hold it down this week. I got
mean,
you.
Oh, man.
No shade. Hey, Jay on the track. Jay on the track. No shade, bro. But what else do you expect from Aaron Rodgers in the championship game?
Oh.
We got some
No
Oh, man. Hey, it's going to be a long year for you, Jay, on the track, man. It's all good.
The rain starts tomorrow.
It started tomorrow, boy. It's going to be a long year, but that's all right, though. That's all right. Hey, that's our show for today, man. As always, we want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we hope that we entertain you guys today. I hope you guys have fun. We are looking to watching some football tomorrow. We're excited to watch football tomorrow. It is back, ladies and gentlemen. And again, hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications, man. And we'll turn this over to Mr. VP, man. He got he wants something to say, so we're gonna turn it over to Mr. VP, and it's all on you, sir.
I appreciate it, man. So appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching. It's man's favorite time of the year. The new 2K just came out. It's football season starting back tomorrow. I just want to take some time out to encourage y'all to check on your friends. When you have your male friends, tell them you love them, check on them. September is National Suicide Prevention Month. And men, according to studies, are 4 times more likely to take their own life than our female counterparts. So it's definitely big for us to be brothers to each other, be good friends, check up on each other, tell each other we love each other, and make sure, that your homie's okay. We don't want to lose any more good men out in this world. The world needs us. So definitely take care of yourselves and take care of your fellow men.
Mm-hmm. I piggyback on that on the close. It's very important that we continue to look at each other, brothers, and we do that a lot here in the Real Sports Podcast. Again, we're not just a sports podcast or a sports group. We are a brotherhood, and all these guys on this panel right here is my brothers. And they're my brothers. I know I can call them when I need them, and they can call me whenever they need me. And that's what it's about, man. Personal issues or whatever. We're not the type that, we're going to go blabber off your business or anything like that. But somebody needs somebody to talk to. And I'm going to use him for example, Jay on the track. Jay on the track was a guy that never talked about anything. But every now and then we'll talk, and he was just that type of guy. And everybody's not a guy, person that's going to go talk, and say their problems or anything like that. Again, like Jay on the track was. But you just got to find you somebody. like Mark saying, find you somebody that you find confidence in, that you can keep your stuff discreet, but you got to talk. We all need therapists. We all need therapy, every last one of us. And just going for therapy doesn't make you crazy.
Don't make you weak either.
Crazy. It don't make you weak at all. Mm-hmm. You're actually gaining for the future by doing that.
They were saying, think about it like a car. You know how a car needs maintenance, your mind needs maintenance too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. So, again, man, mental health. Thank you, Mark, for that. We really appreciate that, man. We thank you for that, man.
Yes,
and
sir.
that was definitely needed, because again, we're not just a sports group. We're a brotherhood. So you guys want to reach out to us? Jay on the track, he'll be here. Drew to the game, Q-Dogg, Young Mark, anybody. Find anybody.
But
Talk to
I'm
somebody.
gonna give it to you straight hard though. If you coming to me, don't come.
Don't listen to this dude.
Straight hard.
Oh, listen to this dude, man. Man, we're gonna get out of here, man. Again, we thank y'all for watching. We got football, NFL tomorrow, Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. A lot of games, man. A lot of games. And I'm gonna try my best to watch every last one of them if I can. But check us out Tuesday at 7 p.m. Man, we got only on YouTube. We got sports to talk about. We will review week 1 of the NFL season, and we have news and rumors. And so go check us out Tuesday. We'll be here Tuesday at 7 p.m. Man, we're gonna talk about all the games on what happened, who's in the live. No doubt, drunk. We see you Tuesday, drunk.
Yes,
no
sir.
Doubt.
Appreciate the love, bro.
Drunk always there, man. Drunk always there. Appreciate you, drunk.
Drunk, what you drink? I seen your bottle.
Heard.
Q-Dogg.
Heard.
Yeah. Oh boy.
D-Ray still chasing that.
He's still chasing.
Yeah, he sound like Carmelo Anthony at this point. Carmelo Anthony in the group.
Oh man.
Boy, don't learn, boy.
Yeah.
He glutton for punishment.
As Ric Flair said, Q. As Ric Flair said, Q, man. Everybody want to shout at you, but so Ric Flair said, oldest ride, longest line.
Oh yeah.
Rolex wearing.
Right. Cheap vodka. He said he got some cheap vodka.
Oh, he got a bottle cap. Okay.
Word. So we see everybody here Tuesday, man. We'll see everybody Tuesday. Oh, and also real quick, man, want to thank Drew to the game for being on the show today, man. You're a little under the weather, man, but we thank you for being here, brother, and giving us some of that intelligent NFL mind you got there, brother.
Hey,
thank you for your sacrifice, man.
I appreciate you, man. The only sacrifice is, just actually, there is no sacrifice. Like I gotta be here. I might be a little under the weather, but I gotta go. Well, I
that's right.
Sacrifice here. Roll Tide is like struggling right now. They only up by 1. I said,
I know.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, we got to get to that game. God damn.
But,
oh Lord, man. But thank you though. Thank you for being. I know you didn't feel well, whatever, man. But we appreciate you being on the show, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
As far as all the panel members are concerned, we appreciate you having us on, host. We love you. You're a generous man. You're a great man, and we appreciate you. And if we hadn't told you today, man, keep doing the good job that you're doing. And everybody, thank you for watching. We love y'all too. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share it with a friend, family, coworker, whoever. It could be something that helps them.
Yes, sir.
And drunk. We appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt for drunk, man.
The whole time, yeah.
Yeah, drunk be on, bro.
Yeah, Chris plays. I remember he was on there too.
Ready Red.
Let's go.
Ready
Red.
Look,
there you go. Hey man, we about to close it. Yeah, Ready Red, man. No doubt, man. We about the live chat is what half of makes the show, man. So you guys really make it. Hey, Ready Red, be here, man. Tuesday at 7 p.m. All right, 7 p.m. Tuesday, right here on YouTube. Drunk, no doubt, drunk. No doubt, man. So we gonna get on out of here. Ready Red. Remember, Tuesday, 7. I know Drunk will be there. I'll be there. Mr. VP will be there.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? Uncle Step.
Oh Lord. We just lost some viewers right there.
Due to the game.
But I'm here for y'all.
No doubt, baby.
I got the only unanimous pick for the Ravens. Everybody else's teams is like split. So if y'all didn't holler at me after the loss, come holler at me.
All day, baby.
I got
And the legendary Q Diggity.
Game of the
4:30
week tomorrow, baby. 4:30. Game of the week,
4:30
baby.
tomorrow.
Watch
Yes,
them fighters
sir.
do their thing. Yes, sir. Come on.
That's words
Come
from
on,
the
baby.
undisputed champion right there.
There we go, baby.
Thank y'all for watching, man. We'll see y'all Tuesday at 7 p.m. We out.